In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a quick and easy way through which you can set up Python on your Windows-based machine. This method will work for both Windows 10 and 11. All you'll have to do is navigate to a website called chocolatey.org, and Chocolatey is a package manager for Windows. And what Chocolatey allows us to do is basically use it to install other software and packages onto our system with the power of our command line. So to get started with Chocolatey, all you're going to be doing is coming to the website and then clicking on try it now. While this is going on, what you can do is actually find PowerShell on Windows and then basically run this as an admin account. This is going to be important if you want to set up Python and Chocolatey on your system, so make sure that you run the PowerShell as administrator, otherwise this is not going to work. Then all you have to do is basically scroll down, and I'll leave a link to all of the resources that I mentioned within this video down in the description below, and copy the first thing that you see here, which is to set the execution policy to all sign. So just basically copy this, come back, and I'm doing Control-C, Control-V, so you can now do Control-V to paste that in and press enter, and then you can do yes. And that's pretty much all you have to do. And once this is done, you can type in clear to clear the actual output. And then the next step is going to be to basically copy all of this command that you're seeing here, which is basically going to install and set up Chocolatey on your system. So to do that, basically click on the clipboard icon here, come back, paste it in, again, Control-V, press enter, and this is going to go ahead and install Chocolatey on your system. And since I already have it installed, that's what's giving me a warning, letting me know that it's already found Choco at the specific path where the Choco executable is. So once you have Choco installed, you can type in clear to clear the console, and I recommend that you close down PowerShell and then you reopen it again, and this time make sure that you're running it as an administrator again. And once you've done that, all you have to do is basically type in choco -- version, and if you get an output similar to mine, the version might be different, then that means Choco was set up properly. So now with this done, we have set up successfully the Chocolatey package manager on our Windows-based machine, and we can use this to install Python onto our system. What I'm going to be doing is installing the latest stable version of Python. So to take a look at what the latest stable version of Python is, I'll basically come to the python.org website, and I am going to come to the download section. And as you can see, it's telling me that the latest version for now is 3.12, and then .3 is the minor version. So 3.12 is the latest Python version that's stable. There's 3.13 as well, but that's pre-release. So what I'm now going to be doing is basically coming back to Chocolatey. And what I'm going to be doing here is basically clicking on this search icon here and typing in Python, and then whatever the version that you're looking for. So you can do Python 3. If you're looking for something specifically like 3.12, you can see that it's showing me those as well. Let's just say that I want to install Python 3.12. So I'll just click on this, and it's going to take me to the specific package that's going to be installed using the Chocolatey package manager that's going to set up Python and the version 3.12 on my system. So as you can see, it's telling me that all checks are passing. So a good thing about using a package manager like Chocolatey is that whatever you install on your system is something that you can be sure is not any kind of malware, because the community and the actual foundation that runs Chocolatey actually takes a look at the packages that are on Chocolatey and gives you a rating for whether they're safe for you to install or not. So for this, as you can see, not only are all the checks passing on this, but this is also a approved package, and you can see that it has over 185,000 downloads on the current version, and in total over 3 million downloads. So to install Python on your system, all you're going to be doing is now just copying this command, coming back and pasting it in. And before I do this, what I am going to be doing is showing you guys something else, and that is that currently if I do Python -- version, you can see that I get an error saying Python was not found. So now if I had Choco install and then Python 3.12, so that's going to install Python version 3.12 on my system. Once this process is done, when I'm going to run the Python command again within PowerShell or Windows Terminal or command prompt, you are going to see that the Python executable is going to be available to me. So the beauty of doing things this way is that it's going to be easier for you to maintain your Python versions, and it's going to be easier for you to uninstall Python versions in the future or add more different varying versions of Python if you want to your actual local machine. So now for the scripts, just do yes to everything, and this is going to go ahead and set up Python for you. And as you can see, it's giving me an output as well saying that it's installing the 64-bit Python version onto our system. and we do not have to worry about anything when it comes to what type of actual binary do we need to download, where do we get the binary from, is it the legitimate binary or somebody has modified it or anything like that, or how can I manage multiple different versions of Python. Everything chocolatey is going to help you with. And then once this is installed, I will resume the video. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Welcome back, everybody. So as you can see, chocolatey has now finished the process of actually setting up and installing Python on our system. So what I can do now is basically come back to the PowerShell and close down this PowerShell instance, and then I'm going to reopen an instance of PowerShell. You can open it up as an admin or just as a normal user. You don't have to run it in administrator mode now. And all I'm going to be doing is, once this is done, basically type in Python -- version, and if you see now it says that Python 3.12.3 has been installed on my system, and this alias for Python is actually referring to the 3.12 executable for Python that's on our system. So with this, that's pretty much all you have to do. So now if you want to, for example, uninstall this version of Python on your system, all you have to do is choco uninstall and then Python 3.12, and that's all you have to do. You press enter, it's going to uninstall Python from your system. And if you'd like to install another version of Python, then you can just do choco install and then Python, and you could do 2 here, 3.11, whatever your preference is, and then it's also going to set up install that version for you. So with that, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed and learned a thing or two about how to set up Python correctly on your Windows-based machine. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them down in the comments below, and I'll try my best to answer them for you. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.